Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little different in that I'm going to be trying out oil paint. As you can see, I've drawn this dog and I would like you to see my process of how I painted it. My aim in this video is to get across the basics of how oil paint works and how you can paint in layers to achieve depth and create the texture of fur. From the start, my process was to block in the dark areas and to map out where everything would go, such as the eye and the dark under fur, and work my way from them to the lighter colours. My plan was to work in 3 layers, with the first being the most basic blocked in colour layer. As oil paint can take a few days to dry, I applied a fair amount of liquid into my brush each time to make sure it dried for the next day. If you don't already happen to know, liquid is an oil painting medium that you mix in with the paint to improve the flow and speed up the drying time. With the first layer done and dry for the next day, I was then able to go over the dark areas with a lighter paint and work my way up to more shapes that resembled fur. As you can see, the depth started to appear straight away. I made sure to be careful of my colour choice in each of the sections. I altered the colours and tones in some sections to try and match them as close as I saw them on the reference photo. On the third and final day was when I was able to go in with the lightest colours and really create the texture of fur. Using a very light colour to bring out the highlights of the hair strands, you begin to see the benefit of having a dark undertone to paint on top of. Many beginners, myself included, make the mistake of painting one layer and having their image look flat. Even though it may be annoying to wait for your paint layers to dry, I suggest you try and do what I do and work on a few things on the go so you don't get bored. Anyway, this video was number 1 of many to come for oil painting tutorials. I hope you've learned something along the way and are able to take away some skills. I know this isn't the most polished image, but I just wanted to get across some of the basics of oil painting and layering. All the materials used for this painting are linked in the description, so please check them out, along with the link to my Patreon if you want to check out more tutorials and real-time videos.